Welcome to The Explainer. All right, today we're tackling something huge, how we think about love. We're going to talk about a massive shift from feeling like there's never enough of it to realizing it's this incredibly abundant thing.
So let's just dive right in with a big question, one that our source material really centers on. What's actually better for you? Is it receiving love or giving it? Seriously, think about that. Because the answer, well, it might just flip everything you thought you knew on its head. You know, for most of us, we're basically raised to think about what we're getting. Our whole culture kind of frames love as this thing you have to collect from other people. It's like a commodity. We're taught to keep score, always asking that question, who loves me? And this really sets up two totally different ways of looking at the world, two mindsets. The first is all about receiving. It's the how many likes am I getting and who's showing me love mindset. You're totally dependent on other people. But then there's the other side, the giving mindset. That's asking how many likes am I giving out or who do I love? See the difference? That's not dependency, that's empowerment. You're the one in control.
Okay, so when you're stuck in that first mindset, it leads to what our source calls the scarcity trap. It's this idea that love is like a limited resource, like there's only so much to go around. And when you think that way, what do? You start guarding it, policing it, maybe even begging for your share. It's totally disempowering. It's a cycle that actually shrinks your world and makes it impossible to see that love isn't scarce at all.
So, the big question is, how the heck do you get out of that trap? Well, the turning point, the big aha moment, isn't about trying harder to get more love. No, it's about completely changing the definition of what love even is. And here's where we get a really cool, powerful new definition from a psychologist, Dr. Michael Lukens. He calls it committed benevolent interest, or CBI for short. Now let that sink in. It's not just a feeling you have. It's an active interest in someone else's well-being. And this is the key part. It's combined with a real commitment to do something about it. It's an action.
And that right there, that shift is a total game changer. When love becomes an action, you stop being a passive recipient waiting around for it to show up. You become an active creator. You're not the customer waiting for a package to be delivered. You're the factory that makes the goods.
All right, so this leads us straight into the abundance mindset. This is where you learn how to become the source yourself.
Think of it like this. In this new way of thinking, you are the entire supply chain, right? You're the one manufacturing the love. You're the one creating this abundant supply. Which means, hey, if there's a blockage somewhere, it's actually on you to figure it out. You stop looking out at the world and complaining that it's not making enough love for you, because you realize you're the factory.
And here's a powerful thought to chew on. When you look back on your life, really look back, what's going to stand out? It's probably not going to be the love you just passively received. The source suggests the greatest, most profound love in your life will be the love you were able to create for other people. That's where the real, deep fulfillment is.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. A really natural fear pops up right about now. But wait, if I'm just giving all the time and not keeping score, aren't I just going to get taken advantage of? And look, that is a totally fair question. And the answer in the source material is so refreshingly blunt. It's basically, yeah, of course you will. But here's the reframe. Think of it as just water spillage. Who cares? If you are an endless source, like a giant spring of fresh water, are you really going to worry about a few drips that get spilled on the ground? It's nothing when you realize your supply is basically infinite.
Because the power you get from being the creator, wow, it's enormous. You literally become a walking, talking source of abundance. The love you generate becomes what the source calls an order-enhancing force in the world, a force for good. It's like that classic image of a pebble tossed into a lake. The ripples just keep going and going. You might never even see where they end.
Look, this is a big idea, and you don't have to have it all figured out right away. You don't have to conquer every single fear to start. Even if your heart is a little scared by this, just letting your mind become aware of the possibility, well, that is a very, very good place to begin. It's the perfect first step.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Your mind is now awake to this idea. It's on the table. So the only real question left is, are you interested?